Today, I really want to start building out my summer wardrobe, and I'm so sad because I upcycled a pair of jeans the other day into this beautiful denim skirt and I didn't film it, but I'm gonna redeem myself. I'm making a halter dress out of this beautiful fabric. The only issue is it's not stretchy, so I have to be really precise with my cuts. I don't have a pattern, and I'm a beginner. But listen. We're gonna make this work, okay? I have a sewing machine, fabric, hopes, and dreams. And that's all you really need. So hopefully I can get this done and I like the product. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so here's my game plan. I saw someone do this on YouTube, so hopefully this works for me. They used a bikini top and a piece of paper in order to make the pattern for the halter part of the dress. And that's what I'm thinking of doing. So I picked out a bikini top that had a really wide base because my fabric isn't super stretchy. So with this, I wouldn't have to add much to it, just like a seam allowance, because it already covers my cup. Whereas if I chose like a narrower bikini, I would have to add more so it can actually cover me, and then a seam allowance. So with this, I feel like it's less thought behind it. And then I would also just measure how long the straps are as well. And that's my game plan. Hopefully this works. Hey Google, what's the average seam allowance you should give in pattern making? I did it! This is huge. Oh, actually no, it's not. That's like perfect. I'm so pumped. Okay, so this was the first one. This is long. Oh, actually, no, it's not. And I thought the cup was pretty big when I was cutting it out, especially when I added the seam allowance, but I think that should be perfect, right? Oh, I wish you guys were here so you can like answer my questions in real time. I'm so excited, guys, I'm sewing. That's actually crazy that that's like the size of my head. That's literally the size of my head. I still can't tell which side is the right side, so I'm trying to think what way I want the plaid to lay. Like, ooh, this way. Then there's this way. Oh, there's lines going both ways. Why have I not noticed that? Okay, let's try to stretch it, because they say do it on the bias, but I don't even know. I feel like this has stretch. Oh, wait. This way has stretch. I'm gonna be so confident when I say that. See, I'm left-handed, so doing it with my right is hard, but I can actually see how close it is to the pattern. That's stunning. Okay, one down. I'm so excited. And now I have to do it again. So I finished cutting out what would be the halter part of the dress. I wanted it double lined, so I cut it twice. I'm gonna stitch them together, turn it inside out so you don't see the seams, and then after I have to figure out the dress part. But I'm so excited. This is turning out so good. I'm kind of nervous because it's like, why is it going so easy for me right now? But hopefully everything comes out beautifully and it's not a waste of fabric. If anything, it'll just be a learning experience, yeah, but I still want a cute dress out of it, so I'm gonna start sewing these. I just finished doing one, and oh my gosh, because I had to turn it inside out, weaving that through, because it's so small and not a stretchy fabric, was an absolute nightmare. I would never do this again, and I don't recommend it. Sadly, I have to do it again for the other cup, but after this, never doing it again. And there's a hole somewhere in here, so I'm gonna have to maybe hand stitch it to close it up so it doesn't fray. Look how freaking good that looks. I have to press the seams out a little bit, but I can't believe I did that. That's insane. So that part was done. On to the dress part. Today's a new day. Yesterday, I was able to only do the bra area, and that took me a total of like 6 hours, which was insane. Today, I want to finish the rest of the dress before 5, and right now it's 1:35. Okay, so for this part of the dress, I didn't know what I was gonna do until I remembered I have this dress that I thrifted that I'm gonna upcycle. So I made a pattern using that, and these are the back. But for this part, I used my own cup that I made. But now looking at it, I wonder if it's too angular, like I should have made it straighter. I don't know about that, we'll have to see. Also, I don't know if I should make a dart in this so it forms my bust a little better. What do you guys think? Oh. Okay.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh my God, I did it the wrong way. Stop. Now we did it. Okay, perfect. One back strap. Second back strap. Okay, perfect. We can go to the sewing machine now. I put them on my back. I'm a little nervous that they're not going to be long enough. I should have made it slightly longer than I needed, but if anything, I'll makeshift something. But they're done. I'm gonna attach it to that little middle section now. Gonna attach it to this. So very excited. Hopefully it all works out. To give myself a little extra space, I'm not gonna do a really big seam allowance. My normal seam allowance was 1.5 centimeters. I'm gonna do something much smaller just to give me some extra length. It's attached. I might overlock these sides just to make sure they're secure. I have no idea. I'm just having fun right now. Guys, I did it. That's so cute. Okay, see, this is what it's gonna look like, but I didn't attach it yet. But guys, that's looking so good. I'm so excited. A little update, it's 3:14 p.m. This is what I have so far, which looks good until you try it on. So once it was on, the boob part started pooling like that, and it made like a really weird cowlick area. And I called the expert, which is my mom, and she suggested sewing the cup a little more into the V area, like sewing it more into that, and that will help with the pooling. When I pinched it there, it did help. She also asked if I made a dart, and I did not, but she said that she thinks it will be fine. She also asked if the things I was making my pattern from were different materials, and they were. So she said that could also be an issue. She also suggested that next time when I do this, before sewing it, pin it and try it on and make little adjustments. Because I didn't do that, I ended up with this. So now I'm gonna seam rip it and fix it, and I'll update you guys with how that's going. But honestly, you guys can probably tell I'm so burnt out with this damn dress. Like, I wish I got a pattern. I don't think it was worth all of this. It's fun learning, yes, but I think because I was trying to get it done all by today, it's been a little nerve-wracking and more intense than I think this hobby should be. But I'm gonna keep going, persevere, and hopefully I'm able to finish this today. And I'll check back with you guys soon. Guys, the top part is finally done. I think I might stitch these though, I'm not sure, but it's 4:29 p.m. I took a couple breaks, and it also took me a while to pin, try on, but this is the top. I'm a little nervous because now it's onto the skirt, and I might be a little reckless, but I don't have enough fabric for it to go wrong. I like the way the fabric drapes when I just have it on, so I'm tempted to just cut out my exact measurements and stitch it on here and just have the middle of my butt be clear so I can add a zipper. Does that make any sense? Oh, I've been doing this for a while. Okay, so here's the plan. I saw someone make an A-line skirt by, you know, making a triangle, cutting out their waist, and then the length that they want. The only issue I have with that is that because it's a plaid fabric, I'm scared that the plaid is going to be going a weird way compared to the rest of the dress, but I'm going to try that out. The other way I was going to do is just literally cut it out, but I don't know if that's really going to work. So I'm just going to try it this way, and hopefully it works because I don't have spare fabric. But honestly, maybe I should think this through. This is the new game plan. I folded my fabric. I'm going to cut half of my waist, and I'm gonna bring it out a little bit because I want it slightly flared. And then I'm just gonna do 2 back pieces separately and stitch it all together. So, funny story, I already messed up. While cutting the skirt, which I was pretty much done the front panel, I realized I didn't flare it out like I said I was gonna. So it's just straight, and now I don't know if it's gonna be snug on my hips. It was supposed to flare out a little bit, like an A-line skirt, and I just made a rectangle. So hopefully it works out. I'm gonna put it against me and see how I can kind of maneuver this.
I didn't like how the dress was falling on me. It made my body appear so boxy and shorten my torso. I wanted it to be form-fitting and then kind of flare out. So in order to fix that, I made the mistake by taking it in by narrowing the back panels, which would probably result in the seams bursting if I sat down.
I did it, guys. This is so pretty. I'm sad I couldn't keep the dress, but there was no saving it. I accidentally made the hips and butt part a little too tight, so I felt like if I bent, it was gonna split open. So in order to save this, I turned it into a halter top. For the ties, I just kept the same fabric, but for the back, I just added some elastic. But yeah, this is it. I think when I normally wear this, I'm gonna do boob tape so my boobs sit closer to the center and higher, and I'll also get less spillage on the sides. But guys, I'm so proud of myself. I problem solved, I'm a beginner, and I made my own pattern, and I still made something I loved. I'm so happy I also gave myself a timeline because I knew without a timeline, this would not have been done. Like, it would have taken me ages to finish. But I'm so happy with how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!